attend COP26 summit in Glasgow, Scotland. A landing beach and life jackets could save lives on Volta Lake, a plea from boat operators. And in Tokyo, 10 persons injured, one in critical condition after knife and arson attack on underground train. Sunday, the 1st of October 2021. It's time for News Hour. Hello, good evening. I'm Siyoko Kwakucho. Welcome to the news. President Akufo-Addo has left Accra to attend the World Leaders Summit of the UN Climate Change Conference COP26, which is underway from Sunday, 31st October to 3rd November 2021 in Glasgow, Scotland.
The COP26 Summit, which is one of the largest gatherings of world leaders, will bring parties together to accelerate action towards the goals of the Paris Agreement and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. The President will deliver a statement on Ghana's position on climate change, as well as measures put in place to combat the threats it poses. He will also deliver 3 separate statements on efforts Ghana is making to protect her forest and ocean and participate in the Africa Adaptation Acceleration Summit being held on the sidelines of COP26. Whilst in Glasgow, President Akufo-Addo will hold bilateral meetings with Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, Prime Minister of Norway Jonas Gahr Store, Prime Minister of Malta Robert Abela, the British Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs Elizabeth Truss, and the Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency IAEA Rafael Mariano Grossi. The President was accompanied by the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Madame Shirley Ayoko Boche, the Minister for Energy, Mr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Kwekwe Friye, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Mr. Samuel Abu-Jinapo, and officials of the Presidency and Foreign Ministry. The President will return to Ghana on Thursday, the 4th of November 2021. In his absence, the Vice President, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, shall, in accordance with Article 60, subsection 8 of the Constitution, act in his stead.
Boat operators and fishermen at Tongo, Germany and its environs in the South Dai district of the Volta region are appealing to the government to construct a landing beach in the community. They say a landing beach and life jackets will help boost the local fishing economy and save lives on the Volta Lake.
Germany is one of the communities along the banks of the Volta Lake in the South Dai district of the Volta region. The community sits on a peninsula into the Volta Lake. Hence, their means of livelihood is by fishing and transportation is by boat. It is said that the Tongo Germany market is one of the biggest in the region. Over 140 boats and canoes with their operators and fishermen, mainly carting goods and farm produce from the Afram Plains, use the market shore on weekly basis. The sanitary conditions at the shore is not encouraging, to say the least. GBC News visited the market shore and found out that not a single boat operator had a life jacket, which has resulted in the loss of lives. They say they have, however, improvised some safety mechanism to help save lives in case of emergencies. Smiler and Audu Gedu are boat operators at Tongo, Germany.
We don't have life jacket. Now if you go to the passengers, they always say life jacket.
So if we come in like this, we walk in group. First boat, second one to park. Then we are on our friends going like that. If it's something that your friend can help us.
We beg the government to help us. We'll get some life jackets.
Where to land is problem. If we come like this, there is no way to land. You can see the buildings around. As the water take them, they do not remove them. They're still in the water. So the government has to do something for us.
The chief fisherman of Tongo, Germany, Mr. Robert Lowley, said the major challenges confronting boat operators and fishermen in the area include the lack of life jackets and storage facilities.
We don't have life jackets that can protect us if there is a disaster. We need a landing site so that can contain of harbor. We need coastal and all those things that our fishes can be preserved there.
In the last of our Citizen Journalist series for October, we take you to the Mile 7 roundabout on the Achimota stretch of the Accra-Kumasi Road. Here, our Citizen Journalist for today gives you a report that for many years, water seeps from an underground source, thus making a portion of the roundabout flooded always. It is a plea for the authorities to fix the problem soonest. This is the Mile 7 roundabout. For years, this portion of the road is never dry. It appears water seeps from an underground source that connects to this gutter. As such, the asphalt is broken and a large pothole created. This situation always creates traffic as drivers must slow down. Others veer off and use the shoulder of the road, which often causes an accident.
Gata ne dasie ekopi nso kese bi de hia say but mo achoku cause me akra organize wa hase ma giska to shovel am I on say we na dan SAS lives we ni nyana na ha yetumu yi mo na fi se bia efi but anwea na block we nti utumu kra na eye masa etimi ebu fasro na ebu fa na ama ha de bia na ha wet oh nti na aye ho kese a ka bomo na tire pa e bitimi huri ti ene na me kope car cover edi to money abo se de e be prevent accident na bibisa.
Another worrying issue is a sheer disregard for traffic regulations by motor riders, popularly called Okada riders, who use the pavement rather than the streets. Our Citizen Journalist Gifty Obiniwa says, till a solution is found to the problems on this stretch of road, accidents and accompanying pain and anguish will continue. Lack of furniture and textbooks at the Yabua District Assembly Basic School in the West District of the Bono East region is depopulating the school and affecting enrollment. This situation, the authorities say, is not encouraging. Our news team was in the school recently and reports that high on the priority list of the school is the urgent need to supply furniture and teaching aids.
What you see are scenes from Abua District Assembly Basic School in Peru West in the Bono East region. It runs through all the classes from nursery to basic 4. Here is basic 5 under this summer hat. Madam Abiba Swale is the class teacher. The class of 40 had only 23 pupils on the day of our visit. 4 pupils share Edward Dex. She was at her best on the day of our visit.
The children are not coming to school because of furniture. Because of this, they don't see the importance of education. They have taken it, maybe family is important than coming to the school. And the teachers, we are using this marker board, which cannot contain a lot. So we have to do small, teach them, maybe guide them, clean it, wait for them to do exercise. Maybe if you have 10 exercises, you have to write 3 or 2. Then later on, you continue with it.
This mahogany tree separates basic 5 from basic 6. Basic 6 is under a 3. As the sun approaches, they have to relocate to a better shaded area.
Due to a lack of textbooks, we can't get able to teach them. Due to that, people are going to prime. when they go to prime, they have access to furniture. Their appeal is to give us furniture.
Abua Junior High School was established in 2017. The building indeed looks new, but on a closer look into the classrooms, the reality strikes you in the face.
Although we have a nice building, but we lack furniture, and then the teaching aids. And then looking at the structure of the school, we don't have a fiscal challenge friendly compound. And we have one fiscal challenge girl who is a final year student. And we want to plead with the government to come to our aid and then provide those things we lack.
Abua DA Basic was established in 1999 and has a population of 502, whilst the junior high school has a population of 96. The community is a settler farming community noted for the cultivation of chili pepper and tubers. Peggy Amadonko, GBC News, Abua.
Preparations are underway to climax the 60th anniversary celebration of the Navrongo Senior High School in the Upper East region. The school has lined up a series of activities for the anniversary.
Ahead of the week-long anniversary slated from the 1st to 6th of November, renovation works on the school's administration block, dormitories, classroom blocks and ICT laboratory have been completed. Artistic designs to beautify the environment have also been done. The students say they are optimistic of a successful anniversary celebration. They said the school is capable of producing a president for the nation.
Naval High is one of the, let me say, the biggest schools in this Upper East and also the northern part of Ghana. It has produced many prominent citizens of Ghana.
For the past years, it has done a lot of things, produced a lot of people, and yet to produce. And we are hoping to produce the first president from Naval School.
Everyone is warmly welcome. I pray that everyone who is from afar, the Lord will bring them here safe and sound, because there will be a lot of activities that will make them exciting, that will make them enjoy the lives of this school.
The headmistress, Madame Nessie Babachua, said the old students have been supportive in the planning process. She said all is set for the commencement of activities for the anniversary celebration.
Painting has taken place, clearing has taken place, we have started rentals, and all is set. The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana is going to be the special guest of honor.
The National Pension Regulatory Authority has climaxed its pension week with the opening of a zonal office at Tema. The new office is to decentralize operations of the authority.
The National Pension Regulatory Authority launched a nationwide Pensions Awareness Week to ensure full participation of formal and informal sector workers in the National Pension Scheme and guaranteed via income security after retirement. As part of the campaign, various activities have taken place across the country. The climax of the National Pension Week was marked with the opening of an office at Tema. The Chief Executive of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, Mr. Hayford Atakrufi, said the office demonstrates authority's commitment to decentralize its activities and bring pensions administration closer to workers.
Compliance work is going to be very key in the work that we are going to do from these offices. We therefore encourage workers and prospective pension contributors to use this facility to request information on any employer, any trustee, any fund manager, or any custodian on any matters relating to their contributions and their retirement benefits.
The Deputy Minister for Employment and Labour Relations, Mr. Bright Rikubobe, urged the authority to institute a regulatory body to protect pension funds.
Pension matters are very much burning, so the people who come to access information are people who are desperate. And therefore, in your training sessions for your staff, keep on highlighting the fact that we need to be extra patient when we are dealing with people who come to access our services.
According to the National Pension Regulatory Authority, total pension assets grew from 26.3 billion cedis in 2019 to 33.4 billion in 2020.
It's GTP,
the name behind authentic and original Ghanaian textile prints,
and West Africa's leading print and textile brand.
Step out in style in any GTP fabric.
Classy, head-turning, elegant, snazzy.
GBC newscasters are cloaked by GTP.
The outfits are designed by Joanna Fashions, Nyaniba Estates, B Vogue and Designs, Kaswa,
and Alan David Collections, Havana in Accra.
Watching news are live on GBC News. We're talking a short break. Please don't go away.
Has been amazingly worthy. Azar Group is 100 years and continues to achieve greatness.
Main brands which were in the company are Azar Tex, which is an emulsion paint, texture paints, which we were the first people to produce it in Ghana, and Azar Gloss, which is oil paint. We were the first people to produce the carpenter's glue. Now we have new products like a silicone paint.
Join Azar Group celebrate 100 years and to create another brilliant 100 years together.
I see a safer future. I see how every citizen can have access to basic health care. Others may see a healthcare entrepreneur, but I see myself as Ghana's frontline, keeping the nation safe. I am Roslyn Ahin, owner of My Dream Plus Limited.
License AC. Tresa, it will gold-plated things. Yeah, the copper pipes, papa binaye. Gas ya emfa or how biam rodas anibia. And the gum. And yet the day. Tanso of 4-in-1 filter system. 80 from a free mubano. Aye kroji. AC get horsepower neto. License kasa aye 2.5. Aye 2.5. Kululu pianim. Yet ya BMO. Aye high sense AC super promo.
28th October, Akopim 8th November 2021.
Upe Asia Efe, na eche, na chili, na nchi power. Eye high sense AC.
28th October, Akopim 8th November 2021.
Madam High Sense, Matiti Suse, who? 5 years warranty. Adasutia, High Sense and Kwane to me yes amount. High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
I see a safer future. I see how every citizen can have access to basic health care. Others may see a healthcare entrepreneur, but I see myself as Ghana's frontline, keeping the nation safe. I am Roslyn Ahin, owner of My Dream Plus Limited.
Please, I've not killed anyone. I just do galamsey.
Your Honor, since the accused has been in the dock for a while, please permit me to serve him some water to drink.
You promised to give me water. This water is coming from the gutter. It will make me sick.
Your Honor, that is it. Due to the galamsey activities of the accused and his cohorts, they have polluted all our water bodies. See, this water is coming from our taps. They have destroyed all our forests, and above all, the activities are killing people.
Mr. Eja, you have been found guilty of indulging in galamsey. And since you don't want to mention the names of your bosses, you have been sentenced to 25 years in prison. This is my judgment.
Please, I'll talk. Mr. Francis is bad. Mr. Martin is bad. Mr. Uzu. Please, Your Honor, please.
Yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, galamsey.
News. At least 10 persons have been injured and one in critical condition after a knife and arson attack on an underground train line in the Japanese capital, Tokyo. The incident happened around 8 p.m. in the city's western suburbs. Passengers were seen running for their lives, some climbing out of windows as fire raged in a carriage on the queue.
Healthcare entrepreneur, but I see myself as Ghana's frontline, keeping the nation safe. I am Rosalind Ahin, owner of My Dream Plus Limited.
I swore an oath on 7th January to be faithful and true to the Republic of Ghana. And that is exactly what I'm doing in the fight against galamsey.
Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, 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 yenjai. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey, este Ghana. Ghana mai, emrina su. Galamsey, SSA, jairo. My kambum, na ye mine say. Say and shaya ye pepper. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, 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 yenjai. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey, este Ghana. Galamsey, yes you are say oh. Galamsey, and forest I say oh. Galamsey, in call for you. Say a bunch of wow, bedem. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, yenjai, galamsey. Yenjai, 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 yenjai. Yenjai, galamsey, say Ghana. Yeah, my Ghana, yes, man in Seo. Yeah, my Ghana, yes, man in Seo. Yeah, my Ghana, yes, man in Seo. Galamsey, master. Galamsey, master. Galamsey, master. Galamsey, master. Galamsey, master.
The show was a jar oba anyone concurrent dim.
The groom is sick.
What?
Malaria.
Malaria. Lufat.
Injeja wohoma malaria enka won to them. Lufat, eye malaria drop pen.
And now you may kiss the bride.
Entrance Pharmaceuticals and Research Center. And aye Lufat. Lufat, a two malaria sentence. FDA ahwehwesa edwede nkrato yi ajatum se eye. From 1921 to 2021, the journey to our centenary has been amazingly worthy. Azar Group is 100 years and continues to achieve greatness.
Main brands which were in the company are Azar Tex, which is an emulsion paint, texture paints, which we were the first people to produce it in Ghana, and Azar Gloss, which is oil paint. We were the first people to produce the carpenter's glue. Now we have new products like silicone paint.
Join Azar Group celebrate 100 years and to create another brilliant 100 years together.
And in sports, the president of the National Paralympics Committee, Mr. Samson Dean, has been elected as the president of the Africa Paralympic Committee at the just-ended General Assembly in Rabat, Morocco. Mr. Dean polled 24 of the total votes cast, beating Morocco's Hamid El Aouni, who polled 15 votes. Mr. Dean replaces the outgoing APC boss Lionel Darocha Pinto, who has been in charge for 13 years.
Total of 41 delegates, 38 in person and 3 voting online, comprised of presidents and general secretaries of national Paralympic committees on the continent, with 9 positions contested. Positions of president, secretary general, vice president, treasurer, and representatives from the language communities Arabic, English, French, and Portuguese, and athletes representatives were contested. Mr. Dean pulled 24 votes of the total vote cast, beating Morocco's Hamid El Aouni, who pulled 15 votes. He becomes the first West African and Ghanaian to occupy that position. Mr. Dean was elected president of the National Paralympic Committee of Ghana in 2019 and was endorsed by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Ghana is aiming to become the first country to host the African Games alongside an African Para Games in 2023, and this election is viewed as a huge boost to achieving that.
Asante Kotoko came from a goal down to beat Dreams FC by 3-1. The encounter was one of the matchday 1 fixtures in the new Ghana Premier League season.
The mascot of Dreams FC.
Dreams FC welcomed Asante Kotoko to the Accra Sports Stadium in their first encounter in the 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season. After 60 minutes of action, both sides could not find the back of the net. But on the 63rd minute, Abdul Fattah Isaku danced through the heart of the Kotoko defense to score.
Fattah Isaku, lovely play. Fattah Isaku, this is magical. There's a talent of the mood. Fattah Isaku, the man who at the moment has the world at his feet.
Kotoko grew more confident as the minutes ticked. Their efforts were rewarded, scoring 3 goals in the final 6 minutes of the game to secure all 3 points at stake. goals from Sally Fumudasiwu, Isaac Kopong and Richmond Lamptey secured the all-important 3 points for the Porcupine Warriors. Asante Kotoko will play host to Bichim United next at their home grounds, the Babara Sports Stadium, in the match day 2 games next weekend.
Debut goal for Richmond Lamptey. You knew what he was going to do. It's a Paul again who's setting him up, and Lamptey's first touch is brilliant. He takes the ball off him a little bit, and the shot is brilliant. But I think again Agbesi should be doing better. The ball doesn't deflect; it's only moving in the air, and Agbesi should be getting a stronger hand onto the ball. Yeah, it should close down Lamptey. But there you see the goalkeeper took a step.
And that's all we have by way of news for now. We'll be back at 10:30 with the final news package for the day. Have a good evening. Coming up is Talking Point.